because I want to see what this looks like towards the end. So might be something that we post on YouTube, maybe not. We will. We shall see. See what happens here. Oh, you're going with the Regera. Nice. That is a car I just cannot drive. Kudos to you for being able to. It's just I cannot drive the Regera.
We're gonna hyper win this.
Hyper win this. Super good. Just so you know, Agersi, I'll be crashing here plenty of times on this match as well. So restart. Restarting it.
Fingers are crossed.
Oh, can I drive the Agersi arm? Crap. I'm already driving the, oh jeez, Jaguar. We could probably do it the next round with the Agersi arm. We could do it the next round. What I've found so far with hypercars is that the Jaguar is the best handling that I've driven. I haven't driven all of them, all the hypercars, but out of the ones I've driven, the ones I've bought, this one has been the best handling as far as high speeds, like high speed turns. Oh jeez, I was lucky. Sweet. But yeah, this has been the best handling car as far as high speed turns and stuff. So. Off-road is pretty basic, so nothing too crazy on off-road. What the heck? Oh, come on, baby girl. Let's get back to the road. There we go. Agersi probably just saw me take that massive shortcut there. Just be like, oh crap. That's another spot, dude. Another, like, it's killing it going, like, getting between these trees. That's 100% luck right there. Dude, yeah, I know, that was crazy as well. The monster truck going up a wall. That was like a 90-degree wall, too. That wasn't like a, like, oh yeah, it's like 75-degree, like, grade or anything. That was a 90-degree straight-up wall. And it went up it like it was nothing. I want to say it was just because it was a Challenger, you know, or a Charger. So the Charger, crap, Charger. I want to say it's just because it's Charger. And obviously Chargers are beasts. They can do whatever they want. So I want to say that's the reason for it. But it's really weird on the leaderboards right now. It shows Agersi in 7th place, but it says 8th place. Really confused there. That's why it's saying that. Should just say he's in 7th place. That's the position that he's actually in. Oh, I can't go through that pole. That pole. Hey, what's up, Matt? Batman Cool 123. What's going on, man? Appreciate you joining in. If you're just now joining us, we're doing the hypercar race from coast to coast. Doing it with my buddy Agersi. So, yeah, I knew you were new here. At least to my channel. I figured you were new to my channel. I didn't think you'd been here before, at least, so. Right now I'm playing on PC. And sadly, they do not have crossover for playing on Xbox versus PS4 or anything like that, so. Are you on Twitch right now as well? Okay. What games are you playing on Twitch? Okay, Cars game and on your PS4? Okay. Yeah, I've had a few situations with people where they want to play along with me. Sadly, they have a different system, so we can't, and they didn't cross systems on the game, so. But the cool thing about playing on PC is the graphics are fantastic. And also, I can, it makes it a little bit easier to stream, so. That's where I can get like different overlays and stuff when I get new followers and those types of things. It really pops up and looks cool. So. Done messed up. I done messed up. Got your channel on YouTube running? Okay. Just comes up. It's too random. Yeah, it can be hard sometimes when you're first getting it going. When you first get into like your YouTube channel going, it can be kind of hard. But videos have been fails. Is that like failing to upload on YouTube? Didn't know how to play Overwatch? Okay. Yeah, I have a couple friends who play Overwatch. They stream it and then they also just play it for fun. They're actually friends I work with too, so like in real life. So yeah, they love that game. There's been so many people who they're like trying to do like, dude, you should play Overwatch. Play Overwatch. I'm just like, sorry, man, I can't. Like, I feel like the game is already has its popular players and already has all the people that it needs to get it done and stuff. So even with 4 or your face. Oh really? That's interesting. Not sure why it's doing that. Hey, Batman Cool 123 with the follow. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate that. I just missed a turn, so we're gonna try and do a Yui here. Back on track. Luckily, we didn't miss it too much, so still good to go. Yeah, but there's been some people who want me to play it, and I'm not 100% sure it's up my alley. I haven't played a lot of Call of Duty and those types of games, like the first-person shooters. I know there's some characters in the game that you can do with that's kind of like Call of Duty, like has that type of feel to it. There's a sniper person. I believe her name is Widowmaker, and there's also somebody else who she has like guns. It's like a combat soldier, I think as it is. So, but I have yet to play the game, just because I'm always playing this game. So, but gay version of Call of Duty. I don't know, man. There's tons of people who play it. It is a very popular game. It's got way more views than Call of Duty does. So, which I kind of find interesting. I Not 100% sure. Might be people just burn out from Call of Duty, but they I actually tried streaming Call of Duty first when I was playing this game, and I got 50 followers in like the first 3 months, which is like really slow getting followers wise, at least in my opinion from what I've seen. And I barely had anybody ever watching me, because if somebody's gonna watch Call of Duty, they're gonna watch their favorite person play it. So, and there's like tons of people who are playing the game, so the odds of them visiting my channel to see it, kind of hard for that. But oh, you're playing the Crew 2 tomorrow? Oh, sweet, man. Yeah, I'll be playing tomorrow evening as well, actually. So, you're gonna be playing on PS4? Yeah, sadly, I mean, we won't be able to play together. I mean, you're more than welcome to, you know, try and chat and stuff while you're, while we're playing it. But, as far as, like, sadly, they don't have it where it crosses systems and stuff, where you can like play together, you know, PS4 to Xbox One to PC. But what icon level are you on, or what level are you on the Crew 2? Oh, too crazy. PS3 COD 2. Call of Duty 2. Really? Got 18 followers on Twitch. Very nice, man. Very nice. Yeah, you got to start somewhere. I remember when I was 18. I think I got my first. I think I hit 10 followers my first month. I think. So that's my first month of streaming, and I was only doing it about 4, maybe 5 times a week, for a few hours here and there. But yeah, it's exponentially growing. Is what happens. Like, it takes a little bit to get those first few followers. As soon as you start getting those first few followers, though, it starts to get, you know, pick up faster and faster. I actually, by the time it took me to get to 50 followers, it took me like half the time, and I'm almost at 150 now, with where I'm going. But the longer you play the game, the more followers you get. So, and the longer you stream, I mean. And it really starts to grow too. Like, sometimes it's just like hitting a different game, and you get followers from just playing a different game. And other times it's just because, you know, they tell their friends about it, those friends tell their friends, and it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. So, yeah, I don't think I've played Call of Duty 2. I've played everything from Modern Warfare all the way up to the current Call of Duty. I played every single one of them up until then. I don't think I played Call of Duty 2 though. What's up, Benjamins? Welcome back, man. Welcome, welcome. We're playing the Crew 2 here tonight, as you can see. It's a good day. Oh crap. Back on track. Yeah, after this race, yeah, we're definitely gonna be buying Challengers, or Challengers, Chargers, whichever one you want, man. We'll be getting those ones. After this race, we'll be able to afford one. Not that I couldn't before, but definitely helping out here with the these races. This race, playing it on hard gives you $280 some dollars, but I actually have a couple of boosters on the car, which makes it so I get like an extra little bit of percentage more. So I might get about $300,000 just for doing this specific race, which will help out with buying some challengers, buying some chargers, getting those things taken care of. So this is always really nice. Just buy them all, you're rich. Oh yeah, for sure, man. And I don't want you to watch something that you don't, you don't want to watch. There's tons of streamers out there streaming some really cool games and stuff. So if you find something you like to watch, that's the stream you need to watch and stuff. So, but I think I might have to cut down Don't Starve Together to just one night a week, just because it's been so long since I played this game, and I was like really missing it. Like I was like, man, I really feel like playing this game more so than Don't Starve Together. I like there's what I really like about Don't Starve Together is like I'm playing with some friends. I can talk to my friends and stuff while I'm like playing the game. But the game really isn't like, it's not fast paced. Doesn't have to do anything with cars. They like cars. So there's just a few things like that where you're just like, man, I really want to get back to racing some vehicles. So. Oh, that's a nice turn. You as well there, Damon? Yeah, man. Yeah, so you got the weekend off right now? The weekend off from work or from streaming? The weekend off from work is awesome. Or the weekend off from streaming is, gotta take some time to, kind of what happens to streamers sometimes is they kind of get burnt out when playing video games because they try and play too many hours throughout the day, and if they play too many hours, then it really starts to just kind of basically just burn them out. So can you request some rallycross? Agersi, that is his favorite events. So yeah, I'm sure we can play some rallycross. What we're doing after we do this race here is we're gonna be buying some chargers, some challengers. That was the request from Corey. And then after that, I'm sure we can use some rallycross. I don't think they have a charger or a challenger for rallycross. They have the rally raid version, not the rallycross version though. So. But yeah, Benjamin's for sure. We'll be rocking out some Rally X ones. It's Rallycross. Yeah, apparently Agersi, he's one of those guys where he has he's like the top 100 on several of those Rallycross events. So I'm sure he'll really like to be playing some of those ones. So. Oh, I agree 100%, Corey. I agree. They're very popular cars too, and for good reason. For good reason. There's a my first experience ever with a charger was I was sitting at a stop sign. This is back when I was I was probably 17 maybe at the time. This is years ago. Driving a little Honda Civic and little Honda Civic hatchback, and I was sitting at a stop sign, looking both ways, making sure everything's clear, and there was a charger sitting right across from me, coming my way, at the stoplight as well. As soon as he sees it's clear, he nails the gas, and I just hear this really loud and tires squealing, and he squealed tires all the way past me, and just kept on going, like just kept rocking. I was like, oh, that was so cool. Such a cool experience. And I mean the sound that car made too was just that American muscle, like squealing tires. Oh, it was just an amazing sound. So that was like one of the coolest experiences I ever had with a, or that was my first experience ever seeing one, you know, in real life. Obviously I'd seen like YouTube videos and stuff, but actually seeing one in real life. So the car I drive in real life now is a Nissan 2006 Nissan 350Z, and that car has been my personal dream car for years. So, and I finally got it here about a year ago. So, turned it so hard after. You got an Impala? Okay. Owns. Oh, he owns a owns the Challenger Charger. Looks like an Impala. Okay. Very cool. Okay, he owns a Charger, but it looks like an Impala. Okay. It's not like a butt, so. Okay. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Kind of has that sleeper look to it. It's like, oh, is that an Impala? Nope. It's a Charger. And it's fast. Yeah, and actually, if you guys are curious what my car looks like, and you feel like watching a very basic YouTube video, I did a vlog video on my car, and just me after work, kind of did some pulls and stuff with it. But that's actually on my YouTube channel. If you want to check it out, it's just ZresurrectedWon. If you type that in, it's just my only vlog video I've ever done. The video editing software that I used for that was like really lame, so the video didn't turn out as good as I thought it would be. But you can still hear it pretty well. Can't drive yet there, Benjamins? Hey man, eventually you'll be able to. How long till you can drive? Or how long till you get license? Or even permit? I don't care. How long till you get permit? Getting my permit was like my goal ever since I was like 5 years old. I was like, dude, I just want to drive. That's all I want to do. I actually drove before I actually had my permit, my license and stuff, so, you know, shh. Been driving for years. Was in Indiana, you live in Kentucky. Oh, dude, he's taking you for a drive in it? Dude, that'll be really cool. That's going to be a lot of fun. One of my coworkers, she has a daughter who is, I think like 13, 12 or 13. Oh, geez. Right turn. And I went and picked her up from school one day. She didn't know I was going to pick her up. And so I pulled in with my car. And she didn't realize, you know, who it was or anything. So I pull up right next to the stop at school, and I start revving the engine a little bit. She's like, "Oh my gosh!" And she got like really excited. Dodge trees, dodge trees. Ew. Best shortcut ever on that one so far. That was a good one. That's a hard shortcut to pull off right there, in case anybody was wondering. Oh, yeah, yeah. You know, sometimes I actually kind of like that more than actually going faster. Sometimes it's the sound of the car that makes the biggest difference. I think, and I know it's kind of a bold statement here, But I think one of the reasons that Need for Speed Underground and Need for Speed Underground 2, the reason those games were so popular and so good was because of the sounds of the cars, what they made. Like I think the Toyota Celica was my favorite cars because of the way it sounded. And the other one was the 350Z as well. Like that one was like all-time favorite. But dude, just the way they sounded in the game when you're drifting or when you're doing a drag or something. Oh, dude, the sounds. They didn't have like 1080p TVs or anything. They didn't have like the high-tech, what cars looked like. So what they did is they really made sure that the sound was like awesome quality, perfect. Like they really made it sound like it was just fantastic. So you're 13. So it's gonna be about 4 years until you turn 17. Yeah, hey, it takes a while, man, until you get your license. But when you get it, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I used to play racing games all the time before I could even drive, so it's always just a lot of fun. What's up, bro? Ooh. Let's go to crap. Personally, I would say Kibo. Not pretty convenient, is it? Oh, dude, yeah. Yeah, I got two chicken sandwiches and 2 fries for $5, and normally that would have been like $13. So, yeah, dude, she's got some awesome coupons. Oh, that is true. Expired coupons. This guy who lives. Oh, huffing that black smoke. Oh, that sounds nice. Looks like it's blowing up. There's actually one night, I was really revving my car, and it sounded really nice. And my little brother was like, "Dude, did you hear that car that was like revving outside?" And I was like, "No, man, I didn't hear it. What did it sound like?" It was obviously me. And he's like, "Dude, it sounded like a V8 muscle car. Like, it sounded awesome." I told him later, I was like, "Dude, it was me." He's like, "No way." It's like, I didn't think your car sounded like that. Apparently it does when it gets up to the higher RPM and you're really revving on it, so. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, didn't mean to do the eye. Okay. Actually blowing black smoke out of the exhaust pipes. Dude, that is crazy. Like, that's like super cool. I love that. I'll be driving down the road sometimes, and if I see a truck that is just like, whoop, like it's just stepping on the gas and it has that black smoke coming out, that is just like, that makes my day 100%. Like, I'm just like, dude, that is so cool. In case you're wondering, yes, he did that on purpose. And it actually worked. Oh crap, you did not mean to do that though. Oh crap. Get back on track, come on. There we go. And we're back. Welcome back. I actually couldn't have done that shortcut anyway because there was a wall there. It's a really bad spot to do a shortcut. Well, live and learn. No, it wasn't set up for use. Okay. That's too bad. You know, one of the things I've always thought, and I feel really strongly about this, is it doesn't impress me when somebody's like, "Yeah, dude, check out this car. It's a 19, I don't know, it's 20 years old, 50 years old, whatever." And they're like, "It only has 30,000 miles on it. It only has 20,000 miles." Like, inside, I'm like, "Aw, that poor car wasn't even driven. Like, it's not been enjoyed or anything. Like, it just, yeah, for some reason, like, having low miles on a car is just not impressive to me. Like, I like to see a car that's been enjoyed and driven and used and stuff. Like, I've always thought that was like the way better than just saying, "Oh yeah, man, look how much I haven't driven this car. Isn't it sweet?" No, it's not sweet at all. Like, actually, very sad. I feel like you told me like a really sad story. I'm about to cry. That's my thought process on it. Oh, doing it trying to start an old truck. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, man. This is like, yeah, you made the car sad. Like, what are you doing? Yeah, the very first 350Z that they ever made has there's a guy who owns the car, and it only has 27 miles on it, or 37 miles or something. Like, it isn't even in triple digits as far as miles go. And they said that they estimated that, and it's the very first one that was ever built. You know, on the VIN number, you know, it says, you know, it's the very first car. Oh snap! Oh crap! Yeah. All right, we're just gonna do this. It's the very first car ever made for the 350Z, and they said it's worth about $37,000 is how much it's worth, and or maybe 32,000. I can't remember. I'll have to look it up or something. So anyway, and I was just like, man, that is so sad, because that car is an amazing car, and he hasn't driven it since 2003 when the car just already came out, and it's still worth what a brand new 370Z is. So it's really nothing crazy, you know. It's not like it's like a $100,000 car or a $200,000 car, since it only has, you know, low miles on it or anything. It's just like a sad car. It's just been sitting for years and years. Having the worst race. Oh, looks like I'm having connectivity issues, so that's fun. Okay, and we're back. Hey man, it's cool. Listen, I don't think anything less of you, alright? Don't think anything of that. I know you're an awesome player at this game, and you know, it's crazy. The difference of somebody doing really well in this game and really bad is just a few accidents. Okay. So. Killing it. Oh, it sounded like it was gonna blow. Yeah, that's not good. It has to be bad. Yeah, there's actually a I'm not sure if you guys have checked this out at all, but there's a series on Netflix. It's something like Cars and Comedians or something like that. Comedians and Cars. And it's basically just a couple of comedians go around in cars, these classic cars, really nice cars, all these different things, and they just go and they go get coffee or something like that. And it's like a super cool, like it's kind of funny. I've only seen a couple episodes, but there was one episode they were talking about this car from a long time ago, like just really long time ago. I can't even remember how old the car was, but it had 1.1 million miles on the car, and this guy drives it every single day, all the time, has the original motor in the car, and the car looks just immaculate. Beautiful, amazing car. 309. Alright. Waiting for other players. I wonder what the it needs to be there. But anyway, dude, it had 1.1 million miles, and I was like, dude, that is impressive. Like, that is super cool, because, you know, you have this It's a really cool old car, and it has tons of miles on it, and it's a regional engine. Like, it's a regional engine. It's like super cool. Okay, so you're Icon 56 right now. Sweet. Very cool, man. Instead of 34. Hey, it takes some time to get up there, but hey, you eventually get there. I'm currently at Icon 256, as you can probably see. So, alright guys, hey, I wonder if that was a new record. I'm going to check this out here real quick, see if that was a new record. Because if it was, then we'll post that on YouTube. Guys will all be on the YouTube, all the cool stories and stuff. Alright. Leaderboard. Hey, that is a new record. Alright, that's going on YouTube. We're going to be posting that for sure.